It's been over 24 hours since that shooting, and since then we've been able to see how police have been able to capture the suspect. And here at the hospital, even new safety measures were put in place. New surveillance video obtained by NBC 10 shows the moment Wilmington Hospital shooting suspect, 23-year-old John Wallace Bay, is taken into custody Tuesday night in Philadelphia's Olney neighborhood. Police say just hours earlier, Wallace Bay is accused of opening fire inside the hospital, shooting two 19-year-olds, killing one and wounding the other, in what investigators called a targeted, isolated attack. The violence forced the entire hospital into lockdown, with patients, visitors, and staff rushed out or told to shelter in place. Wallace Bay was on the run. 3 hours later, officials eventually tracked him to a home on the 800 block of Welland Street in Olney. Police say he got into an SUV that was operating as an Uber with a woman. Minutes later, police pulled that vehicle over near 9th and Lindley, where you see in this video Wallace being arrested. As part of this multi-state investigation, police also towed a Toyota RAV4, found a block away.
See him all the time. He's real quiet. Never really had a lot of interactions with him, but he seemed like introverted and he's really quiet.
John Richardson is neighbors with Wallace Bay in Newcastle. Christiana Care confirmed the suspect and the two victims all worked for the health system. Several workers tell NBC 10 the 23-year-old worked as an IT intern.
I still looked around because I was a little bit nervous, not really knowing what to expect.
Olin Stevenson was at the hospital during the shooting, visiting his 73-year-old mother, who is a patient.
She was scared because SWAT came into her room, and she was like, guns were drawn, and she said, I almost had a heart attack.
He was on the first floor and could hear the shots below him.
I got through the door, but it wouldn't lock behind me, and staff was actually there, and they wouldn't let me in.
24 hours after the shooting, new safety measures were put in place at the hospital. Workers say visitors already go through metal detectors, but employees could previously enter with a badge and bypass screening. Today, that changed.
We had to go through metal detectors this morning and get searched. Usually we don't.
I think now in this situation would allow them to better plan for situations like this, because nobody would ever suspected that it was going to come from the inside.
Police have still not released any information about the possible motive, and they have also not released the identities of the victims. In Wilmington, Delaware, Shaira, Arias, NBC 10 News.